As we get deeper now into the summer market and approaching the fall market, the one piece of advice that I always have for my sellers specifically is you have to move with the market. So a lot of the times the conversations that we have to have together are not the most comfortable conversation. Believe me, it's not comfortable for you and it's not comfortable for me. And that is a conversation about possibly looking at adjusting the price to be more reflective of the current market numbers. Now, maybe when we met a month ago or 2 months ago, at that point, when we're talking about the numbers on your home, keep in mind we're using comparables that were building up to that time when we actually hit the market. But the market moves and we have to move with it. And part of my job is sometimes to be able to give you that news about, look, market's slowing down a little bit. If you want to be more competitive, if you want to get more eyeballs on the listing, then we have to make that pivot now. Now, what I find is this: the quicker we can actually get to that current market price, the more the demand grows on that house. And you could still very much get either that full price or even a little bit above that. We had that situation not long ago, a property that we just sold. Actually, it was about a week and a half ago. It was on the market for quite some time. Then we made an adjustment on the price, and then all of a sudden we get another offer, we get a offer, and then we get another offer on top of that too. And the seller ended up being quite happy with the number that they got. And what I will tell people is this: look, you got to pick your discomfort here. Either you can sit on the market and be picked over and buyers giving you feedback, or you can actually get into line with the market and get the property sold, or at least give us the ability to do our job, which is to negotiate an offer. And we cannot negotiate an offer that does not exist. So let's get the property in line. Let's get the showing activity up. Hopefully that represents an offer or two or whatever. And it gives us the ability now to actually negotiate the top dollar for you. At that point, you can make the decision. Are you happy with this number? Are you not happy with this number that's sitting in front of you? But what I will say is this: many sellers at the end of it, yes, it took a bit of pain to get there because the market's shifting and you have to move with it. And in many cases, the prices are going down. But, what I'll tell clients is this: it may be uncomfortable to get to that final destination, but when people get there and they see the sold sign on the property, that relief, that burden of having the home on the market, keeping it in a certain condition, dealing with agents giving negative feedback or people walking through your home with their shoes on, all the inconveniences involved with selling your home, because selling your home is not a comfortable experience. All of that now just disappears, and you've got relief as you've got a closing date coming up. So what I'll tell sellers is this: I understand you're trying to get top dollar. We're all trying to get top dollar. We're on the same side. But do not delay your life trying to get that little bit extra in the hopes that buyer is out there, because the buyers out there right now, they have lots of choices. And in the past, it was the buyers that were having a tough time. Now the buyers have choices and the sellers are having a little bit of a tough time in certain pockets of town where homes are just sitting for a little bit longer. Anyways, that's just a raw, honest conversation I just wanted to have. Hopefully somebody gets some value in it. See you guys.